So now we're going to work on icon number 2. I'm excited. So we're going to go back to this frame, which I also like to call an artboard, and we're going to make it again any size you want it to be. Just make sure it's big enough to be able to hold the icon we're going to create. Now, again, this icon on the left is here as a point of reference or an example for what we're going to create in this frame artboard to the right. Now, we are going to start with 3 different shapes. Can you guys guess what that shape is? Okay, I'll tell you. So the shape we're going to start with is a circle. You guys say circle? Now we're going to change the shape. We're going to press down on this arrow and press ellipse. Now they have it here as ellipse on Figma, but it's also called a circle. Can you guys say circle? Awesome job. So we're going to press that. In order to make a perfect circle, we have to hold down the what button? Good job, the shift button. So we're going to hold down the shift button and we're going to make the circle whatever size we want it to be. There we go. Now we have a perfect circle. Good job. Now, in order to what I would call duplicate, can you guys say duplicate? In order to make a duplicate or a copy of this circle, so it's all the same size, you're going to go ahead and press the Option and Shift button and drag. We'll do it again. So you're going to press the Option and Shift button, hold both of those buttons down at the same time and drag. So now we have two perfect circles. So I'm going to show you another way in how to copy and paste. You're going to hold this circle, or rather press the circle, press Command C, and then you're going to press Command V. And there we have another circle. All right. So in order for these circles to come together.
Hey, my name is Christian. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Continue to enjoy this video.
Together to look like this, I'll show you how and what we're going to do. Now we're going to center the first circle right here, and then we're going to move these circles together. Doesn't have to be perfect. And so they look like that. Does that resemble this over here? Yes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, remember what I told you guys last time, we're going to press Shift and we're going to hold down and drag to cover all of these circles. And then what we're going to do is we're going to press the Union selection. What that does is that connects all of these circles together as one. So I'm going to show you again. We're going to undo that. You're going to hold down the Shift button and drag until all 3 of the circles are covered. And you're going to go to this Boolean groups, click down, press Union selection. Now, the next shape we're going to add is a rectangle or square, whichever one. And we're going to just drag. You can make it whatever size you want to make it. Good. Now I'm going to change the color to about red just so that we can separate the top here, part of the icon from the bottom. All right. Now this is going to get fun and exciting. You guys ready? I'm ready. Now, if you look at this example, the bottom, the left and right bottom is a bit closer or smaller pushed together than the top. So if you look, the top is wide and the bottom is what we call narrow. Can you guys say narrow? So the top is wide, the bottom is narrow. So how we're going to do that is you're going to double click on this. Do it again. You're going to double click on the square and you're going to press this circular or this circle on the bottom. I'm going to zoom in right here. Ready? And we're going to just drag it in. Now, if I just drag it in without pressing the Shift button, then it's going to move everywhere. And I don't really want that. So we're going to undo. Remember, in order to select this so that we can select the points individually, we're going to double click. I'm going to press the Shift button. And then I'm going to press this. Now I press the Shift button. it'll drag in the bottom perfectly. Now we're going to do the same thing to the right side.
Hey, my name is Christian. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Continue to enjoy this video.
You're going to press down the shift and you're going to hold this button. Oops, sorry. And you're going to move it in. Now again, you can make it as narrow as you want. I'm not going to make it too narrow. And there we have it. We're going to make the corners of this bottom part curved, like right here. Now, one of the ways that we're going to do that is we're going to, of course, select this portion of the icon or this shape here. We're going to go to this right here, and let's make it a 10. Let's see what happens when we make it a 10. All right, so it curved it a little bit, but I think I would like it a bit more curved. Again, you can decide on how curved you want it to be. So let's make it a 20 for fun's sake. Ooh, there we go. So we have a curved bottom and a curved top. Good job. Now the next 3 shapes we're going to add are rectangles. We're going to go back up here to the shape, and we are going to just make 3 different size rectangles. Now, of course, these rectangles have to fit into this bottom shape, okay? So, do you think it'll fit? All 3 will fit? I think so as well. So now we're going to copy and paste this 2 more times so that we have 3 of the same size and looking rectangle. So we're going to press Command C and then Command V. And there we go. Then it should have made it, and it did. Now we're going to do it again. So press Command C and then Command V. And we're going to drag it over. There we go. So now what we're going to do is what we did in the last, or for the last icon, we're going to press down the shape here, the red shape, and then we're going to press Shift and select these 3 rectangles. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to the top here, the Boolean groups, and press Subtract Selection. You guys see what we did there? All right, we'll do it again. So we're going to select this red shape, select it, press Shift, and then we're going to select these 3 rectangles. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to the Boolean groups and press Subtract Selection. There we go. So now we have subtracted selection. Now, if you guys notice, there's a bit of a gap here. Do you guys see the gap right here? We do? So something that we can do to fill in that gap when we're making icons is we can add an additional shape here. And we're going to do that. So now we're going to add a rectangle just to fill in that gap space right there. And there we have it. The gap is full. So now I'm going to go ahead and change this back to gray so that we can see it all together. Now, of course, these 2 icons look a bit different, but they're very similar. Now, if I wanted to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this rectangle that we added for the filling of space, select the top part or the top shape that looks like a muffin. I'm going to go to Boolean and press Union Selection. Now that merges, remember, that puts all of those shapes together. And here we have a cupcake. Good job.